with, again, Richard. Richard, out of all the missions, ang dami nangyari. Ano ba yung pinaka-paborito mong mission?
Ako, hindi ko masabi kung ano yung pinaka-paborito kong mission kasi every mission talagang pinaghirapan namin, naging exciting na experience for everyone. And every mission, habang tumatagal, mas nagiging close yung buong grupo. Not only the actors, but also the production. Mas nagagamay namin yung isa't isa. And ito sa finale, I think dito talaga nagbunga lahat ng lahat ng buwelo ng grupo namin. Dito namin na ibuhos, dito namin na ibigay. So, bittersweet yung finale namin. I think it's mag-enjoy yung mga audience natin sa finale, but also nakakalungkot dahil ito na yung huli for season 1.
Actually, it's so great that you mentioned na grabe yung samahan na nabuo, not just on screen, no? Pero lahat ng mga cast, even the crew, the creatives, hindi lang pamilya, brotherhood ang nangyari dito sa Incognito. I was talking to Baron kanina, I had an opportunity, at may rule kayo dito sa cast, di ba? Bawal ang... Baron, can you say that?
Bawal ang slow, bawal ang takas.
It's okay, we're online, Okay. Can you expound on that? Bawal lang yung sinabi mo.
Kasi, syempre, it was my first time to work with, amazing professional stars. So, yung first, sa Palawan pa lang, everybody knew the script, everybody knew their lines, and I was like, oh wow, I was on my toes. So, nireview ko lang yung script once. Nung nakita kong alam nila yung mangyayari, and they give suggestions also na mas mapaganda yung show, yung story. Tapos, bumalik ako sa kwarto, binasa ko 4 times para makasabay. But yeah, so ang laki ng growth ko as an actor working with these talented people and yung crew and staff. Everyone.
That's so great to hear. Thank you. Okay. Daniel, we got questions coming from our press. Ito galing kay G of Malaya Business Insight. The question is, this has shown a sympathetic kuya and very principled Daniel to the audience. What have you learned from playing your role, and what are your feelings on saying goodbye to your character? You got 1 minute to answer the question.
Well, una siyempre mahirap pang bitawan yung karakter dahil sa'yo gawin ito eh. Sa'yo gawin masyado. Kasama itong mga to. Kasama sila direct, itong buong cast, yung production, yung staff namin, masyadong masayang gawin. Dahil hindi siya naging madali. Kaya mas masarap yung tagumpay sa dulo eh. Yan yun. Next question, Rob. Natutunan. Bilang utol, gusto. Siguro kung paano magmahal ng ganong kalalim sa isang tao katulad ng kapatid ko si June, di ba? Nakita naman natin lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ni Andres para mahanap niya yung utol niya. At nung nakita siya na ganun pa yung nangyari, di ba? Pero still, hindi niya tinalikuran yung kapatid. Kaya para sa akin kasi ganun ang pagmamahal na totoo, di ba? Ano man ang kagaya ni Jun, kung ano man yung naging karakter niya o pagkatao niya nung nakita ko siya, hindi ako nawawalan ng pag-asa na may pagbabago, di ba? Na pwede kang magbago. Ganon. Hindi ko agad tatalikuran yung mga ganun tao. So, siguro isa yun sa mga natutunan ko.
So many learnings.
Kasi ang dami kong natutunan talaga. Pero isa yun.
Maraming salamat sa pag-emphasize nyo, Daniel. Okay, let's go to Direct Lester. From J35, Kapamilya, sa mga episodes na naipalabas na, which scene was your favorite or pinaka-tumatak sa'yo bilang director?
There are several scenes talaga na tumatak sa akin, pero on hand, ang naisip ko agad yung when they are on a mission to get Timor, and then nung i-deliver na sana nila si Timor, na-assassinate si Timor ng hawak nila. So that shows they're not perfect, they're not superhumans. mga tao sila na natatalo. That's their first defeat. And then another scene that na tumatak sa akin na paborito ko siyang i-shoot, paborito ko siyang gawin, yung may mission sila na natumbok nila yung pera ni Sameo Patel nung they encounter this huge amount of cash. Doon nakita yung humanity nila na hindi sila perfect. Talagang nayanig yung buong core nila kung they would do the right thing or they would do they would follow their need as a human being.
Mga morality issues din close in this show, no? Okay, I'm sure you guys are curious too kasi natanong ko rin kanina kina Anthony kung gaano katagal mag-shoot ng isang eksena. Like on average, kasi this is an action-packed serye, di ba? Gaano katagal i-shoot yung isang serye? Kasi coming from what Daniel said, matagal, mahirap, bawat eksena, bawat episode, kaya mas masarap yung tagumpay.
I'll give an example. For example, there are 7 of them in an action scene. So we have to repeat all the movements ng very good take ng 7 times because we have to keep on shooting it. They have to repeat it, the whole action scenes ng paulit-ulit ng 7 kasi iba-ibang angle and each and everyone needs to give them their own highlight shots. So we have to keep on doing it na ganun ka-intense, ganun ka nakakapagod. So, mas 7 times more difficult itong gawin than ibang action projects that I did because we have all 7 of them is bida and superstars in their own right. So,
oh, that is true. We got superstars in the cast. And also, behind the camera, Miss Des, grabe. Grabe itong programang to. Ha? Parang gusto ko ba maging part ng cast? Miss Des, ano-anong mga film or series, either international or local, ang naging inspirasyon niyo po sa pagbuo ng Incognito?
At first, Money Heist.
Yes.
Tapos Band of Brothers. But beyond that, yung cast. Kasi Incognito is a story of second chances. Second chances, worth, and family. So alam naman natin yung pinagdaanan ng superstar cast natin. So hindi kami lumayo sa tunay na buhay. Instead, lumapit kami. Yun yung inspiration namin.
Gusto ko pong mag-follow up pero mahal ko po ang trabaho ko, Miss Des. Kaya papabayaan mo natin yun. Okay, to the creatives. Okay, to Sir Andy King kita in, how do you come up with storylines and plot twists that touch upon social and cultural issues in the Philippines?
Una, may consultant talaga kami. May consultant kami, so may pinagtatanungan kami ng mga, kasi yung mga PMCs, ibang-iba talaga. Ako, personally, ngayon ko lang sa na-discover. So may consultant kami. And of course, we watch a lot of news and documentaries. Kaya pag napanood yung mga kontrata nila, somehow familiar sa akin itong kontrabida na to kasi it inspired siya by real events.
And socially relevant.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for creating this great project. Ito, moving on to J Certified Kapamilya Tubaron. In one of your recent social media posts, nabanggit mo na you enjoyed the good guy role. And to be fair, super effective ka, mapa-good guy. Is this your first time? A good guy?
I would say...
In a role, in a role.
Yeah, in a teleserye, yes. My first time. And it's quite challenging also, no? Kasi parang na-master. Sabi nga ni Lester sa akin, na-master ko na yung maniacal, crazy character. So, iba naman timpla pagdating sa good guy role kasi it tends to be boring. So, kailangan tama yung timpla. And buta lang, we have great writers, no, to make each character interesting. So, I would say, Miguel hits home talaga kasi gaya na sinabi ni Chang Des kanina, diba? Close sa mga characters namin. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Miguel is also a recovering alcoholic. Dati akong doktor sa mga ibang bisyo. Dito naman doktor. Tsaka magaling din ako sumipat noon. Sniper din ako noon. Pero ngayon yung mga tinitira ko na yung mga bad guys. So, I'm just grateful na nabigyan ko ako ng ABS-CBN Star Creatives Studio 360 ng ganitong klaseng role, and I will cherish this for the rest of my life. Sana nga, magka-season 2. Love you guys.
Nakita ko po yung ngiti ni Miss Des from where I'm standing. Hopefully, mangyari yan. Coming soon. Thank you, Sir Baron. Maurice, you had a question coming from Albert Bryan, the Chicanes. I think it's Chicanes Av. You've been praised for your daring and versatile performance in the series. Were there any particular scenes or moments that pushed you out of your comfort zone?
I think, generally speaking, the most challenging part is, accepting this whole project. Kasi the fact that it's my first time working in an action-packed series. So it was very challenging for me. Syempre may mga moments that I doubted myself, kung kaya ko ba talaga. Am I really gonna look believable? Being in this frame that I have, kailangan mo maging tough. So I had doubts, but it was really the training that really helped me. Meeting our director, meeting our stunt choreographers, the trainings that we had, the military consultants that that taught us all of the technical stuff kapag may role na ganito. Na-meet ko rin yung Studio 360, the people behind Studio 360 na sobrang sipag, sobrang game na game gumawa ng mga action stunts. Yun talaga yung tumulong sa akin eh. Syempre, during the day one, may kaba, but mas nangibabaw yung excitement. And also the fact that there's no room for hesitation. You really have to prove yourself. Kasi malaking blessing sa akin for me to be considered Gab Rivera in the show. It's really amazing. Biggest blessing. Dream come true to gumawa ng action series. So, I'm grateful. Yes, may challenges, but feeling ko ang pinaka-challenge is saying goodbye to this role and to the everyday shoot ng Incognito. Yeah.
It's a blessing for us na tinanggap mo actually yung role na to. Thank you. Thank you. And actually, since we're from the same managers ni Maurice, nalalaman mo yung schedule, it takes so much time for the preparation para dito. How long did you prepare to get into your shape, you to know the fighting styles? Matagal din.
Yes, before kami nag-day one, actually, it was actually pretty long, but it was on and off 3 months na training, tactical training, hand-to-hand combat, MMA, Pikiti, all these things that I haven't heard before and so unfamiliar to me. So thank you for this project kasi I think I found a new hobby and things that I am gonna apply in real life. Not the killing part, the training part.
Training, the
Yes.
discipline.
The discipline and the widely known masculine hobbies that I wanna try. Yes.
I can see Direk Lester smiling when you said that. Thank you so much, Maurice. Kyla, from Mika Geronimo of Cine Hub, what has your character taught you about having a sense of duty?
Siguro it wasn't I didn't just learn that from my character in general, but I think I learned it from the whole show and our characters. I feel like it's such a recurring theme in the show, and especially when you watch the finale, about having a sense of duty. And I think a sense of duty is being able to sacrifice something for the greater good. So for yourself and the greater good. something bigger than yourself.
And actually, it's a recurring theme, especially for your character nga, no? Palaging nangyayari, you had to sacrifice lots of things. Lalo na yung mga contracts natin. Okay?
Lahat kami actually, lahat ng characters namin may mga pinagdaanan. Lahat kami may baggage going into our missions. May mga personal agendas din kami, lahat kami, but we all come together, especially in the finale, for the greater good.
That's what we are so excited to see. Thank you, Kyla. Anthony, Tomas.
Hello.
Ano bang trait ni Tomas ang pinakagusto mo at ano naman yung pinakaayaw mo?
Siguro ano bang trait si Tomas? Siguro yung bad side niya sa mga tao. Kasi meron siyang pag gusto ka niya talaga eh. Pero pag naniningil na siya ng utang, nag-iibang tao na siya pag naniningil siya ng utang. Di ba? Alam mo yun, yung nagkakalit siya, parang mahilig ulo niya. Pero gusto ko yung love niya, yung pag gusto niya yung tao, talagang love niya.
Bibigay na.
Bibigay na. Sasalo siya ng suntok para sa
Yun. I think si Daniel would love to add something.
Ano yung...
DJ, may nasabi ka ba na...
Cute nung tanong kay Tomas kasi.
Maraming salamat. Thank you, Anthony. Direct Lester, let's go back to you. Okay. Given that action scenes are hard and tiring to shoot, just like what we mentioned kanina, how do you make sure that everyone in the team keeps up their morale and their energy? Especially in the VR, siguro.
Actually, the training, the preparation plays a big part. Again, we several months before the show, we made them fit and they acquired certain amount of skills that is needed for the show. The amount of skills that they got is just not normal skill, but high-level skills. Preparing for this, they were able to acquire high-level skills of martial arts, of tactical skills. And then sa shoot naman, we make sure they are well-rested, they are well-prepared, well-fed, and yung they carry each other. Pag pagod na, they support each other. One thing I like about the cast is kahit natapos na yung scene nila, hindi sila alis, susuportahan nila yung mga kasama nila. Nag-shoot pa, they would really support each other. Yung moral support is very big from each other. So even ako, I get my energy from them. And my other co-directors and the rest of the production staff, solid yung support. Kasi other than mentally and emotionally draining yung ginagawa, physically it's really, really tiring. Lalo na we were shooting under extreme weather. For example, in Japan, we were shooting under negative 10 degrees weather, and then in Itogon, we were shooting 42 degrees, 45 degrees under the heat of the sun. So, physically draining. I'd like to thank the whole of the production staff for keeping us alive.
Yeah, even in Europe, direct, if I remember, may mga time limitations lang na ganun. Diba? Kaya kailangan very consistent, very precise. Yeah, can you tell us more about that?
It's very different because we're used to shooting 12 hours, but our 12 hours doesn't include the break. It doesn't include the travel time. Pagdating sa Europe, iba yung working conditions nila. They, basta lumabas na sa hotel, nagbibilang na yung oras ng kasama na yung 12 hours. It's part of their working hours once you take off from the hotel. And kasama rin yung travel time pabalik ng hotel and the lunch break. So, sa Europe, we only shoot practically 9 hours a day. But our workload is exactly the same as what we have here. So, talagang kailangan matinding preparation, matinding planning, and we have skeletal crew. We have very, very few crew with us, only 21-man team. And then, yun gaya ng na-mention ni Baron, sa team, it's really sobrang high level, skill level ng bawat isa. Lahat, from the actors to the staff, to the PAs, to the camera crew, technical crew, including lahat magaling. Yun nga, bawal ang tanga kasi.
Okay. Wow. I'm from direct.
So, yun, lahat. I really give my salute and give my appreciation to everyone to make this happen.
Hashtag. And that's trending right now, ah. Okay, maraming salamat for sharing those details na actually yung iba sa amin hindi nakikita yun direct kasi yung end product talaga, yun talaga very, a masterpiece, kumbaga. Even yung mga storylines ng iba't ibang characters natin, and that leads me to asking Sir Henry King Bain. Bawat character po may sariling story at problema. Ang question po ay, kaninong storyline kayo pinaka-nahirapang buuin?
Actually, lahat naman sila mahirap. Lalo na nung nagsisimula pa na kasi ang kaharap mo lang screen ng laptop mo. So pag pinubuo mo yung mga characters, magbe-brainstorm kayo, mahirap siya talaga. Lalo na ang dami nila, ito silang lahat. Tapos pagtatahin-tahin mo yung mga kwento nila, pati yung mga journey nila. Pero habang pinapanood mo na sila at binibigyan na nilang buhay, itong mga magagaling natin mga artista, mga people, mas dumadali na yung buhay din namin bilang mga manunulat at bilang part ng creative. Pero siguro, parang may specific lang ako na nasagot dyan sa ano, ang pinaka-extra challenging or extra challenge siguro kami. Siguro sa character ni Tomas. Because si Tomas kasi may comedy part. So, yung pagbalanse ba ng comedy at action at drama, nasa kanya yun. So, siguro sa Tomas kami medyo may fun din at the same time.
Hirap na hirap sila sa'yo, Anthony.
Ninong ko lang naman meron ako.
Hindi ko rin masisi sila. Sila yan. Bakit? Nahihirapan sila yan.
With those words, ibig sabihin na pull off mo, bro. You can only give certain points, pero ikaw talaga ang gagawa at ikaw bumuhay kay Tomas.
Marami kami at maraming additional siya na idinagdag talaga sa character.
You wanna say something?
Lahat naman sila, pero si Tomas kasi maraming acting. Sorry po.
Hirapan yung editor natin.
Thank you, Sir Henry. Okay, to Maris naman. Before that, we would love to congratulate Maris for Sunshine. The Sunshine win, grabe. Congratulations. Would you love to say something?
Sorry, shameless plug.
Okay, go ahead.
July 23, starting July 23, showing na siya. Yung role ko doon.
Insert that in for another media
Okay.
club.
Sorry.
Okay. The question is from Christopher Pummel from Philstar.com. What can you say about the impact that Gab Rivera has made on Filipino women?
Wow.
Abante babae.
Abante babae talaga. Malalim. Well, ako, playing every time kasi I step into a role, the shoes of my character, every time nagsistart ako ng character, dyan nangangapa talaga ako at first. And playing that character for specifically Gabriela Rivera, habang tumatagal, parang nagkakaroon ako ng deep appreciation for women who thrive in tough situations. Women who are so strong in their masculine energy. Women who work in male-dominated society. Sobrang nagkaroon ako ng matinding respeto, malaking respeto sa kanila. Kasi ako yung experience ko bilang babae dito sa action series, iba eh. May malaking adjustment for me. It's the, adjusting to a new genre, ibang kind of camaraderie, ibang kind of chemistry sa production. Sobrang iba siya sa mga drama series, iba siya sa rom-com na mga movie or genre. Parang ito may ibang timpla ng mga tao. So may nagkaroon ako ng adjustment period. But na-realize ko din, I feel like ganun din sa mga babaeng nasa military, babaeng nasa police women. May ibang kind of ugali sila, and I really napamahal ako sa kind of beauty na yun. And it doesn't fit in the usual mold, but it's as beautiful, it's as human, it's as powerful. May matinding respeto ako sa mga babae.
Ano na sinabi mo, Maris? Actually, you and Kyla, you bring in the sunshine in this napatingin sa akin na masama para paano naman kami. You guys, everyone, brought in the sunshine para sa Incognito. Okay, Sir Baron. Okay, Sir Baron, we got a question.
Yeah.
Ginampanan mo ang role ni Miguel na isang matapang at protective na ama. Bilang isang tatay sa show, anong lessons ang natutunan mo na i-apply mo sa tunay na buhay?
Of course, yung inner stillness, patience, yung responsibility ko rin, not only for myself, for them. Plus, accountability. Diba? Natutunan ko rin yan during Incognito shoot. Ang dami kong naibaon na wisdom, galing kina Direk, Candes, Kuya Henry, the entire cast. So, yun, gagamit ko sa kay Sofia, kay Talita, and the boys. So, hindi lang ako parang nagkaroon ng show. May naibaon akong matinding lesson and learning. And because of this show rin, para rin si Miguel, patuloy lang ang laban sa pagbabago, sa sobriety, sa mga goals na kailangan ko matarget to be a better version of myself.
You don't know how happy we are to hear that.
I'm just grateful. Sobrang ang laki ng tulong nila sa akin.
Grabe, grabe. Just know that everyone here is rooting for you. Okay, we are with you in this great battle.
First show na natapos ko na hindi ako nagkala. Yeah, so first show ko na naman yung pagmamalaki ko na hindi ako pumasok sa set na nakainom. And it's so liberating and for sure, dahil nakaka-addict yung ganong feeling na kaya ko tapusin. So I'll be reaching for that goal. Every show na meron, every movie ako, dapat ganun ang mangyari. Tuloy-tuloy. Thank you.
Actually, everyone in this room is applauding you. It's not just a family, it's really a brotherhood na nangyari. Grabe yung grabe mga learnings na nakuha mo dito. Thank you so much, Meryl. Kyla, from G of Malaya Business Insight. Incognito has introduced a new Kyla to the audience. What have you learned from playing your role and what are your feelings on saying goodbye to your Kyla?
Well, first, ang dami ko natutunan, especially because first time ko rin mag-action. Same kami ni Melis. First time namin dalawa. And this has actually been my dream since I started show business, to do something in the action genre. So, physically, ang dami ko natutunan, the skills, di ba? I think dun pa lang, I already felt like I've grown so much. Nagtitraining pa lang kami. So that was even before actually shooting Incognito. Siguro what I learned from my character throughout Max's journey is letting go. It's really letting go. Because when you watch her journey, you see how much holding on to something was actually holding her back from moving forward. And once she let go of that, another door opened. So when a door closes, another door opens. So I think yun yung pinaka natutunan ko. And yun yung, I guess, yung something na nadadala ko hanggang ngayon from Max's character. And of course, I'm really sad that taping is over, you know, and hasn't sunk in yet. I keep telling them, like, parang feel ko naka-break lang tayo eh. Parang babalik pa tayo sa taping. Hindi pa talaga siya nagsisink in sa akin. But I guess, you know, when this MediaCon is over, when the episodes are done, and hindi na kami madalas magkikita-kita kasi wala na kami mga promo, siguro dun ko mas mararamdaman. Pero slightly na-feel ko na yung lungkot. Siyempre, miss ko yung bond nung buong cast namin. Not even just the cast, but the whole production in general. Miss ko yung taping namin. And yeah, miss ko si Max. So sana, may season 2.
Nasisipang talaga. Minsan nga pag nanood ako ng Incognito, ano ba ito? Seryo travel show. Grabe yung travel na pinupunta. Kasi ang gaganda, ang scenic ng mga lugar. And ang pinakamasarap sa pakiramdam is you're promoting Filipino and Filipino excellence because of what you do. So, big kudos to Incognito cast. Okay. Now we go to, I was about to say Sir Anthony. Anthony, Pangilinan.
Yes.
Anthony, trending ang scenes niyo ni Ninong dahil sa mga funny banter ninyo. Paano naman ang bonding niyo ni Sir Bembol off cam?
Tito Bem.
Taka lang, oh my God, paano pa explain?
Bembol kasi sobrang nakakatawa siya kahit off cam. Yung natural value lang siya.
Ba't parang may sinasabi ka?
Hindi. Kasi Tito Bem, nakakatawa siya talaga. Kahit may mga eksena kami na parang yung may sarili siyang ad-lib na sobrang layo na minsan nakakatawa sa parang may dumang talent, tapos tinuturo niya yung talent. Ba't tumadaan yun? Ba't tumadaan? Mas may mga eksena kami, nahuhulog niya yung mga gamit niya sa bulsa, yung mga gano'n. Tapos parang sobrang sarap ni Tito Bebs talaga na eksena. Tsaka alam mo yung tatay siya, nakikita mo yung tatay sa kanya. Actually, Ninong nga eh, mas more ng Ninong din talaga. And ayun, happy ako na maka-eksena ulit sa Tito Bebs. Sobrang gaan nila talaga sa eksena. Yun nga eh. Siguro dahil same din kami ng humor, kanal din si Tito Bebs. Kinalakay namin na so parang nag-share kami ng thoughts. Tito Bebs, gawin natin to. Nakakatawa yan. So nag-work siya. Happy ako na natutuwa yung mga tao sa chemistry namin sa Tito.
Sir Henry, nakangiti nga eh. Sabi mo. So nag-work talaga?
Nag-work. Okay. Wala pa, bakit?
Hindi naman niya birthday, no? Baka, pero anong message?
Tito Bebs, kung nasa ka man, sayang wala ka dito. Ayun, kung nasa ka man, sana happy ka dyan ngayon. Alam ko naman for sure ang ginagawa mo. And ingat ka palagi. Ayun.
Tuloy-tuloy ba? Maraming salamat, Henry. And kay Ninong.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ninong.
Happy birthday, Ninong. Birthday ba ngayon?
Hindi nga niya birthday.
Kung birthday mo man, Tito Bembol.
Happy birthday na ito.
Panoorin mo lang sa birthday mo.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, guys.
Richard, this comes from News 5, MJ Marfori. Incognito tackled layers of truth, identity, and deception. What message or takeaway or takeaways did you hope the finale leaves with your audience? Lalim na eh. Coming from MJ Marfori.
Pwede ba yung mga tanong similar kayo? ano ulit? Kung ano yung takeaway for the audience?
Takeaway message for the audience, especially for the finale.
I think siguro as a group, no, yung contractors, parang kung sinubaybayan niyo yung series, parang ang dami nangyari sa amin, ang daming mga conflicts, deception, tama ka, problema, and despite all the challenges, parang nag-grow yung relationship as a group. From being business partners to becoming teammates to becoming family in the end. And sa finale, parang dun talaga yung culmination nung lahat ng mga characters na being one, being united to one goal and one mission. And dun mo makikita na despite all the challenges in life, in real life or whatever, you know, if you have your family or your close friends behind you, supporting you, pulling you up when you're down, you know, you can do anything. And I think also one takeaway, a good takeaway is if you have good intentions, you will always be led to the right path. So,
thank you so much, Richard. Imagine yung 7 different characters in the beginning na lahat natin minahal. Different storylines, pero sa dulo, iisa. At para sa isang pangarap, isang goal. And that is for the greater good of everyone then. Thank you. Okay, DJ, before that one pala, before the question, we'd love to congratulate you for the Soul Drama Awards nomination. Should have had it, DJ V. Okay, Reach. From Kuya Alan Sanquan, he's here right now. Stars Photo. Sa lahat ng fight scenes na ginawa mo, ano ang pinaka-memorable at challenging on your part?
Pinaka-gusto? Challenging?
Challenging, pinaka-gusto?
Lahat naman challenging. Lahat challenging. Siguro ang pinaka-memorable na lang, siyempre yung una at yung huli. Diba, yung first fight ko sa tren, memorable sa akin yun. At dahil yun ang unang sapa ko, tapos si Derek talagang pinarusahan agad ako doon sa first fight scene ko yun, tapos kalabang ko, ilan ba yung Derek? sampung na lang. Siyempre, di ba, ang hirap ng choreo at yung mga ganun. Kapagod din. And yung huli kong fight scene, iba rin yun. Iba rin yun. So, yun ang kailangan nilang abangan din siguro.
At lahat kami, nakaabang na talaga. Ang ganda talaga. Sobra. Ng paano ba? Mission na yun. The final mission happening in Marawi. Thank you so much, Daniel. Direct Lester. Question coming from Mika Geronimo of Sydney Hub. Since all of you were able to work with international and regional teams throughout the show, was there ever any sort of cultural exchange that you witnessed or had an impact on you? Medyo marami yun.
Each and every different country, each production team, each action team, they have their own way of doing things, they have their own culture na natutunan namin. But one remarkable thing that I admire are the Japanese, especially the action team of the Japanese, because we were shooting -10 and they are not properly covered for the winter. But they don't, they're used to shooting big budget films and big Hollywood films. But sa atin, syempre, our production is not Hollywood. So, they don't complain. They're always there. They show up. They deliver what is needed of them. So, it's very inspiring to see them like that. No complaint. Just kung ano yung kailangan, gagawin nila, they deliver it. So, marami kaming natutunan dati with the Japanese action team. And then, I'm proud naman with the Europeans, when they see us Filipinos do our action, natutuwa sila, na-admire sila, and they would like to learn from us naman. So, that's something that is a proud moment for every one of us.
So rich, no? Not just the locations, the culture, the history, everything. Lalo na for this particular final mission. Best thing about the natutunan nyo para sa final mission?
Sa final mission kasi, when we were in Marawi, we are supported by the Task Force Marawi, the soldiers, and those people who really, those heroes that really defended our freedom. And they are there with us while we are shooting, so we get a lot of actual tips, actual technique, actual situation on how things are really happening. It helped us a lot in doing it. So, big thanks to Task Force Marawi for helping us and supporting us all the way.
Thank you so much, Direk. Actually, got this last question for our business unit head, Ms. Des. Talking about milestones. Actually, in fact, this is one of the biggest milestones to create a stellar cast. Perfect for the show, on and off cam. Pero para sa inyo, Ms. Des, what is the biggest milestone Incognito has ever achieved?
Ang sarap sagutin, Rory. Actually, every after a cycle or a mission, sa hirap ng pinagdadaanan namin, feeling ko lagi, wow, milestone. Pero seriously, number one, yung consistently doing the same level of action, giving our viewers the same level daily for 26 weeks. Imagine, that's number one. Number two, we were able to shoot in 3 countries. Tapos we were able to show locations some of us have never been to. Diba? Yun sobrang sa akin malaking milestone for us. And number 3, ito yung kanina pa sinasabi ni Rory. Siguro, it is very rare that we are able to create something, a franchise like Incognito, which for me is really worthy of a spin-offs and season 2. Kasi sa dami nang nagsasabi sa akin at pag nagbabasa ako ng comments, I think, milestone yun. Yun lang. Dahil dyan, special shout out sa buong production, sa crew, sa cast, sa stunt team namin, sa post-production, crew, promo team, and yung cameraman namin, action cameraman namin, most of them are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Alam niyo kung yung first word na narinig ko from this side, no? Nakakakilig. Sobrang kinikilig lahat sa mga sinabi na thank you so much for those words, Miss This. And speaking of pasasalamat, why don't we continue this series of pasasalamat coming from the cast, no? Sir Henry.
Maraming salamat po. Simula sinamahan niyo kami at hanggang dulo po, hopefully kasama namin kayo. Maraming salamat. Marami pa kayong aabangang twist and turns sa story. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this creative input na binigay mo para sa para sa pagbuo nitong napakagandang series na ito. Direct Lester.
Again, I'd like to thank the whole team, the cast, the production team, the technical crew for really giving us your service, your duty over and beyond your duty for this. At ako naman ay nandito rin, nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng press na sumuporta, nagbigay ng magandang review, nanood, paulit-ulit, walang tigil sa buong run ng Incognito. At of course, sa ABS-CBN for kay Tita Cory, kay Sir Carlo Katigbak, kay Sir Doran Jogi for allowing us to do this, for taking a risk on us to do this and show this. And then sa lahat ng mga Pilipino at sa mga lahat ng nanonood, maraming salamat sa panonood at dahil dito pagbubutihin pa namin at pagsisikapan pa namin makagawa ng mas maganda pang mga projects like this.
Thank you, Direk. Speaking of missions, this is Maris. Okay, we'll get to Maris in just a bit. This is really a mission completed, no? In the service of the Filipino worldwide. At yan talaga ang pinapakita at patuloy na pinapakita actually na Incognito. Baron.
Again, thank you everyone. We'll see you soon. Very grateful sa inyo.
See you very soon. Kyla.
Thank you everybody for being here. And thank you sa lahat ng sumuporta na Incognito since the beginning, since our first mission. Grabe, parang kailan lang first mission pa lang namin sa El Nido. So maraming salamat po. Direk, Miss Des, of course Direk Henry, yung buo ng Star Creatives, mahal namin kayo. Thank you so much. Salamat sa pagmamahal sa mga characters namin. And it was such a pleasure to be Max and her.
We felt that one. Thank you. Heartfelt message. Thank you. Anthony.
Direk Hen, thank you po. Sorry ulit kung nahirapan kayo sa story. And then maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta po ng Incognito. Sa lahat po ng mga kapamilya ko na nanonood din, mga kamag-anak. Kasi syempre, dami talaga eh. Alam mo yun, yung mga nanay na mahilig sa kay Pawas. And Direk, maraming salamat din po, Chang. And sa lahat po ng mga bumubuo ng Incognito, sa stunt team natin, sa cameraman. Hindi po namin magagawa ito kung kulang-kulang kami, wala kayong lahat. And yun nga po, maraming salamat. And okay nga, may season 2 naman daw, sabi niyo Chang.
Ayos!
Okay, sabi niya na eh, okay na yun, close na yun. Wala na yun.
Black off na yun.
Black off na yun. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Anthony. Actually, it has been an action-packed series, emotional roller coaster ride, and you can feel all the emotions right now, especially right now. Maris.
Sorry, medyo na-stun ako at nung nagpasalamat si Changdas sa mga tao behind the camera. Sobrang tingnan ko yung mga cameraman natin ngayon. Thank you sa bonding, sa friendship na po. Kami yung mga kung manonood kayo ng Incognito, kami yung mga astig tingnan, tough tingnan. But in reality, it's the crew, the stuntman, lahat ng tao sa creative aspect, lahat ng writers, sa business unit head namin, sa director namin, sa stunt choreographers namin, promo team namin, as in, sa kanila yung massive